Lesson fire on charge. Lesson fire on charge.
Hey guys, what's going on? DaleyGaming here, back with some more Call to Arms today. I got a couple requests to do some Call to Arms. I also got some requests to do Insurgency and Squad, so I will make sure to go ahead and do that. I know that Blackhawk Strategy just released a Squad video today, so if you want to go check that out, he's really good, so you might want to go see that. But today on Call to Arms, we just have this massive tank assault. So we have, for the U.S. over here, just a ton of Abrams, Tusk Abrams, and then also a bunch of these troop carriers filled with troops. Um, it's just all along the map here. And then for the GRM, we have a similar situation. Pretty much just about even on troops. The US are a little less spread out because it's so much more cluttered on their side of the map. But we have them with the T-80s over here. I'm pretty sure they're T-80s. And they also have troop carriers filled to the brim with troops. These are off the map. Whoops. Let's fix that. Okay, so essentially what's going to happen is we're going to hopefully get them all to come together in the middle and duke it out. I'm not going to help either side, hopefully. I know you guys get angry when I try and do that, and we shall see what happens. So let's go ahead and press start, and we're just got to go in slow-mo for just a sec. And then we can start selecting large groups of these guys, telling them to come forward. We just got to... Alright. Just give me a sec. Oh shit, we already have fire going down over here. Oh man. Alright. Oh, the US troops are actually already getting out. Everyone's getting out. Okay, we don't have to move the US troops forward, I guess, then. So then we can go back to normal speed, and let's watch the mayhem. It could get pretty laggy here, I'm not sure. Troops getting out of their carriers at the moment. No tanks have really fired anything. Oh, jeez. These Abrams are sideways. I don't know the reason for that. Man, the Abrams are actually pretty fast. Alright, we have this stupid direct control for this. Alright, let's just go ahead and fire the first shot of the tanks. And then hopefully that causes a chain reaction and they all start firing. Not really, though. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's go. Oh, shoot. Main gun damage on that thing. Forward. Here we go. Now we got some fire going down. Perfect. That's what we like to see. Alright, kind of uneventful until the infantry get forward, but first off, we just have tanks, and these troop carriers are coming forward. Troop carriers are just blowing up, though. They're not gonna really be able to do all that much. Oh man, we had all the flashlights for the U.S. troops. I don't think. Oh yeah, the GRM do have flashlights as well. Only some of them though. All right, they're starting to come forward. I think that thing died. There's a dead cow there. Oh, that's sad. There's just a cluster of them over here. These tanks are still alive, it looks like. All right, small arms fire has started on the left side. And looks like we are going in. Alright, I'm just gonna real quick here go into the options, audio, and we're just gonna turn it up just a smidge. Okay, there we go. Now it's a bit louder. Alright, let's see what is happening on the right. Looks like this Abrams is actually down, and the GRM is starting to assault on the US position over here. It's like a modern Battle of Kursk. It's kind of awesome. Except it's between the US and a bunch of terrorists, so that's kind of interesting. I like how most of the tanks are actually kind of already just decommissioned on both sides. I know a lot of the infantry does have rocket launchers themselves, so they can go ahead and use that if all of their tanks go down. A lot of light arms fire going on over here. Go ahead and check out the map. Still lots of people alive on either side The U.S. still has a bunch of these troop carriers left alive because the GRMs got blown up. So if you see on the minimap vehicles, that's mainly just them. But it looks like the majority of either side's vehicles are actually kind of dead already. This one over here is wreaking some havoc, but it's starting to take some shots from rockets and stuff. Oh man. We got GRM in the middle of the road here. They better get to some cover pretty soon. On the left side, it looks like the GRM is doing better on the left. On the right, it looks like the US is mainly the dominant force over there. US is really desperately trying to hold their position over here, actually. They've been pushed back into these craters and stuff. Do they have any? No, not really. They don't have much in terms of reinforcements for the right side. And the GRM actually do have some tusks over here still. Sorry, not tusks, T-80s. So that's going to be a problem for the US, but on the left, the US is definitely, I think, doing a lot better than the GRM. They've still got a couple tanks. So it's kind of opposites we're playing here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you can see the blue is all the GRM over here, and the red is the US, and then over here, the blue is the US, the red is the GRM, and they're getting trashed. Okay, so it's kind of interesting, so I guess it might turn into a west versus east battle instead of a north versus south, which it was initially, which will be kind of interesting. This Abrams is pushing forward quite a bit. Let's see if it's gonna actually shoot those guys at some point. Just shoot them. I don't understand. We'll just... Oh, I didn't even do that. It just did it itself. Looks like this T-80 over here is dead, or it's tracked, and so is this Abrams, so shoot through the wall. Why not try? This Abrams over here is tracked as well. Got a lot of tracked Abrams. No more US tanks on the right side though, and the GRM is starting to come in. And we got rocket launchers blowing up these troop carriers. GRM is actually using them now to re-equip themselves after the battle. Oh man, that was a pretty big explosion. The US's last few guys have taken up defenses in the compound over here. Not many though, and the GRM is definitely pushing forward. Look at all these US soldiers just like trying to stop this onslaught over here. It's kind of turned into a US defense over on that side, but it's a US offense over here. Like you can see, the US soldiers have pushed forward quite a bit, and the GRM is somewhat wiped out over here with kind of a similar situation, but the US isn't pushing as much, but they're pushed up all the way over here. So we've kind of flip-flopped a little, and the battle lines have been changed. GRM trying to make some advancements over here with weird grenades going off. Alright, that could have killed their own troops. All of these these troop carriers are now just getting blown to smithereens. The US is now sort of starting to meet up with them, and larger forces are coming together now. It's actually a really cool battle, I think. Just the way it all played out is sort of interesting. GRM still trying to push. The US is taking more of a defensive position, which is weird. I would have thought they both push, but apparently that is not the truth. They're both on free move and both on no retreat, so there's that. The US is like heavily using this building as defense. If they could get like one rocket launcher in there, it would like destroy half the US troops. But the GRM are making some strides forward, not losing too many troops. US's main body force is over here. Are there still GRM over here? Yeah, there's still some GRM, not many though. Main focus of GRM is now over here, and I would say the main focus of the US is over here. I think the US actually do kind of outnumber them now. Yeah, they definitely do. I think the GRM took too many losses trying to push in over here, you know? They're just going over open ground, and it wasn't working for them. But the GRM do have a multitude of tanks over there, which they are going to be able to use. I actually kind of want to go ahead and just tell all these tanks just to repair themselves, just so we can get them back in action. Apparently we can't tell them to repair himself, though. That's weird. What about Shift R? Does that work? Come on. Oh, no, it's this one that needs repairing. Okay, yeah. Those are actually repaired over there. See, the U.S. only has 2 Abrams. One of them's back in action. Actually, they both are. They both repaired themselves. While vice versa, The GRM has about 8 T-80s or something like that. But the US does have more troops than the GRM. Let's see how the fight's going on over here. GRM actually pushing into the highway a little bit more now. They're in a bit more open ground, but there's also some more cover opportunities. The US is still trying to hold them back. Looks like they're failing a little bit, though. Let's try and get the, just get all the men that are in here out, because they're not helping the cause, just sitting in there. It's also kind of unrealistic. You wouldn't just chill in a troop carrier the whole time, unless you were a coward, but, you know, no cowards here. Yeah, look at all these US troops that are back in here. So I have a feeling the GRM is going to push forward through this and then come at the US from the side here, where the US doesn't really have much cover over there, but I think this compound is going to be a big player for cover. And the GRM just repaired their vehicle over here. It's starting to light up with their MG. Looks like one of the US Tusks over here is dead. I can't find it though. Where'd it go? Because now they only have one. Oh, is it this? No, that's a T-80. Oh, it's this one. I think it just blew up over here. From this thing, probably. Okay, let's try and... wonder if we could... No, there's no way. Oh, did we hit it? Oh, we might have. I don't know. Fire up! Trying to go through the wall. It's not going to work. So the US only has one Abrams left. Abrams Tusk. While the GRM has a multitude of T-80s back here. A lot of them having to be repaired, but pretty soon I'm sure they'll be back on the battlefield. I think the US has better infantry position, though. They're more spread out, and they are also have more cover, while the GRM over here are just a cluster. If the US decides to launch a rocket right in there, it'd be perfect. And the car would blow up, and so would most of the GRM forces. The US is like strategically sort of waiting for the GRM to sort of come in, like this. But this guy's gonna toss a grenade. Maybe not. Oh man. Yep, grenades going off. US Rangers. Oh, that was actually a flash grenade. You don't see that too often. Alright, they're back on flash now. GRM's actually playing it smart. They're doing real tactics here. I just saw a grenade go out, but I think it got caught up in the building, and it kind of blew a couple of those US troops up. Whole lot of US troops over here, though. Whole lot of those guys. The lines of the US are thinning over here a bit more, as the GRM start to pressure them more and more, but there's been some GRM deaths as well. Let's go ahead and actually look at that right now. Alright, so the yellow is the GRM and the red is the US deaths. A lot of US deaths. I think the GRM actually might have taken more losses on this, or the US might have taken more losses than the GRM over here. Which is kind of interesting. I would have thought it would be the opposite. And then, yeah, I mean, the US has taken considerably more losses than the GRM, I think. Not over here, for sure, but over here, I think, is definitely true. Wait. Are we sure that the... Wait, what? Oh, no. Where's my HUD? There it is. Okay. Wait, yeah, no, yellow is the GRM. Okay. Just had to clear that up real quick. You know what? I have a bad feeling for the US here. I don't think they're gonna live much longer. This tank is trying to get to that other one. You could probably just shoot it from here, dude. Yeah, what are you doing? Fire up. There you go. I helped him out a little. GRM has like 30 tanks. Let's give the US a break. Alright, you can push that forward. Actually, I won't mess with it anymore, okay? But, there's definitely still some combat going on in the middle here. It's unclear to me who is winning this battle at this moment. The US has definitely taken more losses on the defense, which is kind of surprising. Especially since they're US Rangers, and I think these guys are guards, but I think they're supposed to be ranked very similarly. The US has more, like, they've been playing defensively. They have the cover. I don't understand how the GRM is able to push him so well, but they're doing a good job. They're playing it smart. Is this Abrams dead? Was that the one? No, this one's just stuck over here. It's odd. It's also odd how the GRM won't push their tanks forward. If they don't want to push their tanks forward, that's fine. Okay. I'm not gonna push them forward for him. This guy's trying to repair this tank over here, which is kind of funny. These tanks are also down. Huh. Alright. Well, the lines are starting to thin even more, as you can see from the mini-map, which here I can zoom in on. It's definitely a lot thinner now. I'd say it's about equal on both sides. Kind of equal. I mean, GRM having all those tanks is definitely going to be helpful for him. There's like 2 guys over here just derping around. Let's just bring them forward, okay? Just so they get into the battle. Oh, the Abrams over here is taking out some guys who have wandered too far into his territory. You gotta be careful of those tanks. GRM are starting to take more and more losses now. You can see a couple more of them dead on the ground. I think it's because the US are not waiting for them like over here where they weren't actually putting up a defense. They were just hiding behind this thing waiting for them to like come out, but then they were just flashed and destroyed. I think over here where they're, you know, under more cover, they're actually able to do more damage because they're consistently firing at the GRM and trying to combat them, which I think is kind of neat. I can't wait for the new factions to show up in this game. I think they really got to release those pretty soon because not a lot of people play this game. And I think it's mainly because there aren't that many factions and they haven't been releasing these huge updates for a while. Like before, you had vehicles to look forward to, stuff like that, but now they haven't really released much in a while. And I think it's not a smart move. They gotta keep the people happy, keep on releasing stuff. And I'm really excited for Britain to be in here. I hope they add like Russia, stuff like that. I'm really excited. But honestly, I think they got to do it pretty soon. Alright, the small arms fire has definitely died down a lot. There's just a few shots every once in a while now. The US still has men over here. We're actually now walking back to their spawns. That's odd. Sometimes they do that once the battles died down a little bit. But I mean, now it's just light arms. Not a lot happening. Should we push some of these tanks forward? I think we gotta get some stuff moving here. Alright, so it's just 2 tanks down here, and then 3 of these carriers are apparently still operational. This one's just backing into the battle. It's quite odd. We just want, you know, some stuff to happen here. The last Abrams is stuck over here. Let's, you know what, since we pushed them forward, let's try and get this thing unstuck for it. It's really gotten itself jammed, though. Like, how much? I can't do anything. There we go. Alright, no. Oh, God. Okay. Tank, buddy. Oh, wow. Taking shots at that. Now the US is getting a little bit more hard-pressed here. Now that there's some tanks involved, some MGs. GRM's still not really being able to push up, though. They're sort of stuck in the compound the US was in. I'd say the US outnumber them infantry-wise now. But, I mean, GRM still has the tank advantage. Try and get this US tank into play, but it's like glitching out on these walls. Kind of annoying. Come on. Come on. You got infantry. Need support. Ah. Nuts. There you go, buddy. Alright. Take aim. Try and blow that thing up. Nope, never mind. Can't do it, apparently. What the hell? There we go. I was hoping that explosion would cause some damage, but did not. Oh, the tank's going off on its own now. See what it does. There was an explosion. Did it take out? No, it didn't take out the other tanks, though. Oh, turret damage, main gun damage. That might be it for the Abrams. Yep. The Abrams just decided to suicide there once I got it unstuck from its position. Not great for the U.S. Alright, it's really died down. Nothing's happening. We need things to happen. Come on. Alright. The battle's gone on for a while. Let's try and get some more action going. Come on, people. Now's the time. You gotta move forward. You gotta go. Alright. Alright. Final U.S. stand here. They've got the numbers in infantry. Do they have rocket launchers, though? That is the key factor here. If they can take out the tanks, they're golden. But if they can't, they might be dead. Come on, GRM. Get your butts forward. Come on. Want to see some action. Alright. I mean, yeah, the GRM just don't have infantry anymore. They really got sort of wiped out by the U.S. infantry, but they're still putting up a fight. I'm surprised the Abrams couldn't survive against the T-80s. There were pretty much equal amounts of tanks. It wasn't like the GRM had more tanks than the U.S., but apparently the U.S. just couldn't handle it. I think a lot of the tanks just sort of blew up in the middle and stuff. A lot of them over here just went down really fast, and I think that was a huge problem for them. Alright, well, a lot of these guys have actually used up all their rocket launchers, so it's no bueno. Let's try and, oh, that tank is actually available to be in. Go, go, go! I'm just gonna help the U.S. out, because now it's just them versus a ton of tanks. Oh, man. That's rough. Let's see, do these things have rocket launchers on them? Maybe these do. I know the some of the Humvees have rocket launchers. Which is pretty dankum spankum. Nope, these don't. How about this? You got any rocket launchers? Come on. Search it. Okay, apparently I can't search it. How about you get in it now? Go, go, go! Nope. Okay. Does anyone have any rocket launcher? Oh, this guy's got something. That might just be a flashbang. Yep. I see a bunch of, like, downed rocket launchers that have already been used. Here, this guy had a bunch. Alright, here. Go, 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 go. Nope, nothing. Damn. Oh. Jeez Louise. Ah! You missed? Oh my god. That's what you get for not direct controlling. We need rocket launchers. Oh my god. Wait. There's one. Okay. Fire! Nothing? Really? Oh, this guy had 3. Sweet. Really? Oh my god. It's pathetic. This should kill it. Ugh, the law is just shit. Huh. I mean, ugh. I don't know. The U.S. doesn't have any tanks, and the GRM don't have any infantry, so it's a stalemate. Let's just go ahead and take the infantry out of the tanks, because I didn't give them tank crew, I gave them actual infantry. Oh, these 2 tanks are... No, they got stuff. This is the only way I know how to keep the battle going, because it's just a stalemate. Like, neither one can do anything. So might as well. Looks like they got about even infantry now. Alright, here we go. The battle's back on. The U.S. having mainly the defensive position, but the GRM is actually doing some defensive stuff too. The main U.S. force is like out in this meadow back here, but the GRM's just out on the highway. They're not advancing fast. That's a fact. This guy's just taking pot shots. He went down. Oh man, this has been a long battle. Alright, just get up there. Go, go, go. Here we go. Now they're taking out some US guys here. Oh man. Oh boy. Get to cover. No, not that cover. What are you doing? Fire on him. Oh, he went down. It's just like a firing squad over here. Pow. Alright, the US. I mean, still got troops. Alright, since we brought the GRM up, should we bring the US up? Feels only fair. Alright, now it's just like two walls shooting at each other. I know you guys don't like it when I intervene, but at this point I felt like I had to. It was just getting too dry. You guys heal up. Oh, we still got two guys back here. Come forward. Oh man. US troops going down more than the GRM, I'd say. Still unclear who would win. I am completely unsure who would win, actually. They're still just firing away here. Oh my god, this battle is taking ages. I kinda had to speed it up because I got shit to do. Oh my god. Neither side can win. I think the GRM are a bit better off right now than the US. They do have the high ground, which is very advantageous. Oh, another US soldier just went down there. This guy's causing some damage. Yeah, I think the US are not gonna have it this time around. Oh my god. Honestly, the battle, like if we did this 100 times, I'm sure it would be like 50-50. Like one time this team would win, one time the other would win. Like it's just random, you know? And I mean, it was pretty close. Just the fact that the GRM won the tank battle is really the only reason they made it this far. Come on, US troops, just go forward. Honestly, I just need the battle to be over at this point. Yay, that was it. Okay, wow. Sorry to rush the ending, guys. I know you guys don't like it when I interfere and stuff. But I mean, seriously, Pyrrhic victory for the GRM. The US certainly lost, but they took out a lot of GRM, you know? There's a lot of dead over here. A lot of dead. All around, pretty much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.
In your hand, I can feel my